Hello, my name is Rob. I'm a board game designer and publisher, and I'm making a game called Magnificent Merchants. I'm planning to publish this game in 2025. There's still a ton of work to do, and the purpose of this video is to catalog that process. I'm hoping to make a series of videos, maybe even do some streams, maybe even set up a schedule, just going step by step through my process, and we're going to be learning together. And I've done this before, but there's always new things to learn every time. Magnificent Merchants is a board game where you play merchants who travel the world buying and selling goods. Your objective is to earn the most prestige in the Merchants Guild. When you sell goods, you get points, but you also can buy guild cards to make your merchant super fancy and score points. Also, in each region of the world, there's a different currency, and the locals will only trade in their own currency. You have to exchange using the given exchange rate at the guild, and this changes throughout the game. You have a little bit of power to manipulate the exchange rate, but really you have to work with what you've got. The core gameplay loop is pretty fun, and everyone has enjoyed it so far. I play tested a lot, and it works great. However, there is one thing in my target experience that we haven't met yet. You buy these guild cards to get points and to kind of make your merchant really fancy. I found that players would buy and sell goods to make as much money as they could throughout the game, and then they would rush to the guild at the end just to buy the stuff and to buy up the points. And that's not exactly what I want. I want players to be collecting guild cards throughout the game, upgrading their merchant, feeling that sense of progression. And there's a bit of a competition because there's limited access to those guild cards. So what we're playtesting now, and hopefully be able to show you as we do so, is a player board. When you buy certain guild cards, you can upgrade your base actions. Your merchant's actions are traveling, city, which is buying and selling, and then using the guild for exchange and to buy guild cards. So you can upgrade your actions. And then I'm also going to be playtesting an assistant that you can move around on the board. So like I said, I've been playtesting this game for a long time. I journal everything as I playtest, and I come up with ideas, iterations, and it's a really fun process. But maybe what's less fun is developing this into an actual product. Now, like I said, the core loop is really fun, and I'm still playtesting this, so we shouldn't get ahead of ourselves. However, I am building out a plan to bring this game to the world in 2025. So I'm starting to build out this big list of stuff to do, and this is nowhere near complete. This is completely in progress, and I want to share it with you. We have all the illustration and graphic design to do. There's some things that are done, and I am working on the map. I'm not going to be making most of the art for this game. I'm going to be paying illustrators to do some really, really cool looking characters, some cover art, etc. And there's all the product development stuff. The actual box and the things that go into that, the marketing of the product, and then finally logistics and things like that. I already mentioned that kind of the purpose of this devlog. I want to share it with you as we go. And I think, one, it'll help keep me more accountable to continue to work on it, because I'm kind of the only person here at Mindfruit Games. Maybe you'll gain something out of it, and maybe you'll be able to share some advice and feedback to me as you watch. I'm honestly not expecting anyone to actually watch this, but if you do, I'm really glad you're here. One thing I was working on today, I just threw this together. It's an email list, so people can sign up. You put their email in, they'll get exactly one email when the game is ready. And yeah, this is for me, this is just prototyping. I threw it on the page. There's nothing here. You can go to it. You can put your email in if you want. But we'll slowly make it better as we go. So what's next? I need to mock up cover art and something that looks really nice, that grabs people's attention, and start writing some copy for the game and seeing if people gravitate towards it. See if people are interested in it. This is relatively low investment. It's typically called dry testing, when you put something out in the market and see if you can get interest in advance. Kind of like they're not actually buying it, but they're, if they've clicked on it and they've given you their email address, that's a form of commitment, right? So I'm going to mock that up, some cover art. I'm going to continue to work on the logo, this is what I've got so far. It will need some work. And start building an audience. And then the other thing is, I already mentioned, playtesting, player upgrade system. So I'm hoping that you'll come along for the ride, see some playtesting, see some artwork, see some product development. I might even share some of the more boring elements of game development. And yeah, the last thing I wanted to mention is if you're making a cool game, I'd love to hear about it. Put a comment below. And you don't have to self-publish. I am self-publishing in this case. I hope to, because I'm building a business, and I hope to publish other people's games one day. Once I have become more established and feel like I can do that successfully. And that could be soon, that could be later, I don't know. You could pitch your game to a publisher, and you don't have to take the same route that I am. It's just my personal journey, and I want to build this business. I want to do all that boring stuff. To me, it's exciting to learn every day about the business stuff. So yeah, thanks for watching, and have a great day.